was a nice run. Okay, so we are going to something called Formula Drift in Long Beach. We're gonna take the Highway 1 route. So I want to bring my viewers along for a drive on Highway 1. Right now we're driving to Highway 1. We're gonna take Highway 280 right here. Look at that. So I'm driving like 7 hours, but I'm only driving halfway because I got my camper. So we just got on Highway 1. I'm gonna show you what that looks like. So this is just the start. It gets much more interesting up ahead. I meant Highway 17, in case I said Highway 1. This is Highway 17. So yeah, it gets real interesting up ahead. So we have the Cats Buffet. I don't know if it's still open or what, but anyways, it gets much better up ahead. Wait till I show you that. Oh, it was over there, I missed it. Looks like they're ramming us into a hill here. Yep, pretty cool. Just like I'm headed to a campsite. Then you'll get these curves that tell you to slow down because it's 40 miles an hour around that curve. And around this curve too. Behold the beauty of nature. Everything you want in Mother Nature is here. Look at how wiggly it is. So this here is a connecting highway between 17 and Highway 1. We're approaching a slowdown, and good thing I got my eyes on the road. Because otherwise, I'd be going splat against the windshield. Okay, so I'm staring into a valley here. This is just before we turn into Highway 1 here. So don't get too excited because it's coming up soon. Aside from the farm workers, you can see the farms. So there's definitely going to be a lot of cool stuff to see on the way here, like long ass, tall ass towers and those boats. And there was already some hype stuff back there that we passed by that I just didn't catch on film. Other RVers driving by, I didn't get that on. Parked on the side of the road. Guy standing on the side of the road. Oh yeah. What's that, an advertisement? That thing, look. I don't know what, I think restaurants, it says the power plant. I guess the restaurant's called the power plant. Oh, it wouldn't turn around. Deep fried artichokes. Also pumpkins. I don't know, pistachios, look at that. And again, RVs. There's a bunch of RVs down here. Avocados. The sand dunes are pretty cool too. See those? Focus, fire a gun. Oh, we needed somebody to lean on. So, I made a quick stop because I did some construction work on this building here. I helped to construct this building, and I just wanted to see the end result. So here we go. It's veteran housing. So there's all these houses here, and these are the ones that people still live in, but there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them that are abandoned because they're just filled with asbestos, and one of them was actually open. And so I walked in and I saw that there was a big pile of asbestos just laying right in the center of the room that I went in. And so I didn't go in because, like, I don't want to be near that, right? But yeah, it's just, imagine these houses but then busted up with boarded up windows, and that's what we got down over there. So back on the road now. So this whole area, including those houses there, it's all veteran housing. So we worked on that building over there, the one that right there, the thing that I helped build. It's all veteran housing. So a lot of these houses got so dilapidated that, okay, I can zoom in actually. See way up there. So it's fenced off and boarded up, and you can see by the paint peeling that house hasn't been taken care of. So what they did was they built veteran housing because I think there was a lot of homeless guys that didn't have nowhere where to go, and so now we built that. I believe there's 52 units in there, and so it probably doesn't fix that much of the problem, but at least the people that were displaced from those homes and got someplace to go. And so now that's what we did there. At least that's what my understanding was. So I'm driving by the abandoned homes now. You'll see right here. Abandoned, fenced off, boarded up, fenced off, boarded up. Up there, here, up there. And if we turn the corner here, you'll see more coming up. This is Marina, California, USA. Look at all those homes up there, all abandoned, filled with asbestos. I wish the fence wasn't locked so that way I could drive through. Oh, actually there's a walkway there, but I don't feel like walking into an abandoned home. But trust me, there's piles of asbestos inside there because I peeked in. We are getting along the ocean here. Oh yeah, there's another camper van and the ocean. Woo! I think I missed the paraglider, but there was a guy parachuting type paraglider, I'm gonna call it. Now we got real sand dunes. Sometimes you need to stop for a shower, and that's just what I did. Oh yeah, I had to put my contacts in too because I like it better. These trees are cool and interesting.
So if you
beautiful scenery. I can't zoom in right now because I'm driving, but if you could peer in right there. We are still in Monterey, approaching now Carmel by the sea. Now you can see that mountain range coming up, and that is a thing of beauty. And so I do have to get gas pretty soon because I only have 84 miles in my tank. I can't wait for all the gas that I'm gonna have to pay for when I get my bigger RV, which is a Super C. That's gonna be cool to have to pay for all that gas. It's a thing of beauty. Now we're next to the water. Look at all these RVs. I missed a few back there, but they're all, I think they're attending that wedding. There's a wedding back there. And it was a beach and it was a cool one, and you saw a glimpse of it. I wasn't fast enough on the trigger with my camera though. So there's actually a lot of state parks. I just passed 2 state parks within 5 minutes of each other right here. We're a little bit south of Carmel, I believe, just like a couple minutes. Now we're back to the Highway 1 magic. A lot of the magic is between like Half Moon Bay and whatever's north of that. And here comes up something cool right now too. How cool. Let's take a look. So this is Carmel Highlands, just south of Carmel. And so, wow, what would it be like to own that house? And dip your toes into that water. You think it's cold? Because I'm gonna show you another. There's that view. Look at all that. And what's behind me? Houses on the hills. What about that house? What do you think about it? It sure is stinky around here though. So something that is really beautiful is how blue the water is. I hope it shows up the same blue on film. Enjoy the view. Thank you for not littering. There's a house for sale right here too, that last scene that I took, because I saw a realtor sign. There's a few houses and one of them says ocean view on it. Signs that say house for sale. This is what it looks like north of Santa Cruz, just north of Santa Cruz, except now we're very south of Santa Cruz. Look at the giant molehill. You can see the Godzilla of gophers coming out that thing. Another great spot to share a footage. The camper van UCS took me to a lot of great places. Yep. Holy moly, look how far I am from my van. Good old Highway 1, you, the RV, and other RVers. Way up there is a house on that hill. So I don't know about you, but if I try hard enough on some of these places where I can see from way high up, I can like actually see the earth, the curve of the earth. I don't know if it picks up on film, but when you look from side to side like this, you can kind of tell. See, maybe if I stand up on this rock, I'm in a rock. Interesting, huh? Did you see the curve? I actually thought too there were little sheep down there. Okay, so that bridge right there, it's called Bixby Bridge, and it's like really cool. Look at how small those cars look compared to the bridge. I recommend going here just for that. Okay, this is kind of what we're gonna be driving along the whole way here, all the way to the drift competition. This is all cool. Now, it's a real nice, relaxing drive. Redwood Forest on Highway 1. I'm pretty lucky I found gas here because check this out. Only 57 miles left in the tank. Thank goodness, Valero. Thank you, Valero. I sure will happily pay for gas as long as it's a good price. If my vehicle will take me to beautiful places like this. Okay, now listen to this. That was not a good price. They wanted to charge $7.19 a gallon. So I don't know if you guessed it, but I'm gonna go to the Chevron around the corner from here that's only $5 a gallon. Check out its Big Sur campgrounds. Now that sounds cool. Traveling in the woody area. Well, I did go to the Chevron, but it was still $6.58, but it was a hell of a lot better than $7.12 a gallon. So this is Big Sur, and this is what it looks like in Big Sur. It says Fernwood right there. Came back out to the ocean again. I don't want this to take too long before we get to the drift cars, but I just gotta show you this one here. If you couldn't see the curve in the earth before, you could probably see it here. Look at those happy little campers. That's interesting that there's a house down there, look.
wow.
Okay, check this out. It said road closed ahead. So this is what I came to. No bike traffic, Highway 1 closed, no detour, rock slide ahead. And I don't doubt it because I saw some rocks on the road just now. All right, so I might just skip ahead to the drifting because since I thought this was going to be a Highway 1 trip. Pismo Beach is a nice look though. Very nice view, in my opinion. You know, RVing is about being able to go out and do things. So to me, this is like a worthwhile stopping experience. So I wonder how the water feels. The water was cold. Here's where we're at. So I just saw a lollipop shop over there. Hey, you know where the pedos hang out? The lollipop shop. I'm here looking for it, but check this SWAT car. Oh, that's a badass truck. All I see is a bunch of tire smoke over here. As you can see, there's a lot of shops, a lot of vendors, and a whole lot of stuff. But I'm interested in what's over there. Tire smoke, can you see it? They hit each other. They stopped in the middle of the track. 10 minutes in and there's already drama on the track. So it looks like they hit each other and now you got some tow trucks. But that's just how it goes with sports like this. There's risk in anything fun. There they go to the car hospital and doctors. We're in a little raffle right here.
You don't need to just bash doors. Federico, what's it? I mean, well done with that clean air. Federico now bouncing back. He saw it, he worked it in there. Yeah. Started out, wasn't in.
So that was cool. These are just to qualifying for the main event tomorrow. But we'll be back with some more of the main event.
Good placement, Simon now tucks in. He's dancing his way up there.
So what these guys are doing right now is they're competing to compete tomorrow, which is the main event. And so right now we're in the seeding phase to see who makes it to tomorrow. And here they go,
you know,
after the race, right there.
Build your car, you come back. Unforgiving Long Beach. You know, it's just gonna bite back as we take a look at another unforgiving track. A lot slower, not as high speed, but technical.
So between races or competition runs, we have to sit and wait for the next one to go up. And so while they're going on, we get these cool little things on their TV up there. So a little bit of what we're watching. That's cool. It's just commercials about, you know, drift cars. So it's pretty cool.
Want to get Junior
thought it was a good run. I think this is a pretty cool track. I mean, there's just the way it's set up. It just has all the little curves in it. That was cool. They're saying those two last guys, they hit each other during their run.
Yeah, and this is what the judges are calling for a lot of replays of. So Vaughn's, yeah.
Look at, I mean, that clap back.
Yeah.
I mean, look at how disruptive dancing the
Oh my God, these guys hit each other right
Hate to see
away.
it.
Yeah,
Hate to see it.
Hately to see it. Not enough.
So they came in hot and they stopped.
He just kept sliding, just kept going.
I think they're about to redo their run. I'll show you guys the view of the water that we got right now. Check it out.
Congratulations for making history. Drifting is big ups and big downs.
Your new champion, for Simon Olsen, Andy gets very close, but he knows he has to hold it there. He's on top. He's in the air. He's going to try but he's just going to keep it clean sterile. Andy loses power once again. As long as Simon keeps it, and even at this point, if he straightens out going off that first run, he would still get the victory. There's no opportunity for him to turn and burn, and Simon Olsen is going to get the win, which was a must-win for the Norwegian driver. So
Looks like he lost power somehow.
he's got single digits in front of his name.
Something I didn't know. If this guy can get dragged out by a golf cart.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, I mean, just as a human being and as a competitor, a lot of grit. Making that engine swap just to get out.
So here's a look at what it looks like over here at the overall event. What you can see behind me is the track.
You know what that is? I was gonna say it, like, oh, what? At first in your little hand up
Now I'm
there.
gonna show you what's ahead of me.
That's what I thought too at first. I like the blue, the shape, the plug, it's similar,
Similar.
but negative. Not in
What is this for?
And now look at these vendors over here.
It's a
Look, they got crazy stuff. Look, it's like whatever kind of stuff you want on a bowl of macaroni and cheese. Does that not sound crazy or what? Look, I had one of these earlier. Where'd you go? Oh yeah, Canelo's drink. I had one. They have a punch machine. I'm gonna try to hit it tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So there's quite a lot of stuff here, and a lot of porta potties too.
Mustang. There goes Vaughn. Sweeps it on in.
Side bite. He's got a lot of speed, but
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So it was a nice run. Said there was a couple big mistakes there from one of the drivers. His name was Vaughn Jr.
And
This guy's car fell apart.
in that front left
A
corner.
little piece fell off.
And fortunately, there is some tires.
All right, today's the next day now. I'm here at the RV park. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show you back-to-back footage of them drifting today in the main event. So you're not gonna hear much from me for like at least a few minutes. But if you make it past all that, I'll give you a little tour of this RV park when we get back.
this is round 8 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. This is the final round, culminating 22 years of a Formula Drift history. All right, well, we have a very special guest, and all of it he has played a major role in it, and so has the city of Long Beach. So we're gonna bring him out here, but I need you guys to show him a warm welcome and a big thank you. So we're gonna bring him out here in just a little bit, and I'll introduce you to him. It is the mayor of Long Beach, Mr. Rex Richardson. I've welcomed Formula Drift with open arms. The Long Beach Grand Prix Association, Dwight and his whole camp over there, have welcomed us with open arms and wrapped their arms around us and said, yes, Long Beach is home for Formula Drift. When
Hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, who brought stripes and bright star through the perilous fight. Oh,
Welcome to the This is the gauntlet. James Dean, nasty initiation. Finally sitting second right.
Attack. He knows he can trust James Dean out front. You're not going to see any damage. You're going to see drivers feeling committed.
Anything you can do, I can do just the same better. As third outside section, and he's putting it on the
Oh, that smoke.
Team debut on the RTR this week.
I'm in a bunch of smoke.
So let's keep an eye on Tommy Lear. There's a lot of cause and effect here, but Tommy absolutely comes out swinging through these first three zones.
And aggressive driver, both BMWs, big power plants, and look at
Watch it back on the Pro 2 days. This is exactly what Beecher drives like. Almost goes off, catches that wall, kind of bees it out.
And O'Sullivan, perfect angle. Look at that execution. He struck it right under so properly and cleanly. And there O'Sullivan, but Beecher got going in that second, Tommy Lear. Look at the form right there. James Dean checks him up a little bit. Tommy Lear. Look at that execution. Well done by James we are seeing that S is yes for James. At first glance, it might look sensational. You get overhead, you're like, ooh, he missed. So just what I'm talking about. He exceeded that first and second outside zone. Losing those parts, James, he got a lot of
laughing, but sometimes, we talk about it and it comes to fruition, but it is unfortunate for Tommy Lemaire because it's still an incredible run, but this is the difference between somebody that is like a James Dean and Tommy Lemaire, who's really at the beginning of his career is being able to continue to
Calm his nerves a little bit here. I feel like he's getting a little excited. He knows who he's going against. And he knows that he's a bring. This is what just is going to show you why he's three-time champion. Two opponents elected, and there we have the Ken the Tires just getting there from Freddie, that back left corner. Heard the chant going little. There it is.
It's not little, man.
Creatively, we could do Osbo. I like it. Let's bring a little Norwegian flair here to America.
All right, let's take a look at this Norwegian driver out front, and tons of Norwegians in the fans. You can hear them already. First, second, outside zone.
And all across the globe, including 1945 Sweden Custom. We got Jeremy and Mara tuning in and watching. Thanks for watching. Greg Gutierrez. We got Doug Berkmeyer. Again, we were talking to him as we are taking a little lonely action. We throw it down to Cerise. What you got for us, Cerise? Back to the Irish driver. HWY trying to time it perfectly. Going on the outside zone right in front of the fans. Now coming into the power alley. Bang the straightaway. Corner tap. Oh, no, the tire. The tire is off. That back left of Shanahan is going to continue on. But you have to think with him losing that tire.
Off and you continue to go.
Manoa adding that little bit extra angle. Now we get out to 3. He's trying to outrun him through this section, but through 4 picks up just a bit too much speed and then catches that bounce, loses that tire, and then stays on it all the way through. But man, Connor Shanahan, what an incredible run. Manoa, he's adapting all the way through. He knows at this point that the lead driver's completely lost the tire, and Manoa's car, the tire's light up there as well. So he's losing grip. It's just a battle of attrition all the way through. This is incredible. It kind of sucks that we had that contact. I want to see him go head to head, but this is still heads up all the way through.
But that's how you're gonna lose the battle. That little mistake, and unfortunately, loses the tire, goes off, and that's gonna impede, HWY Manoa. So, but those are the definitive things that the judges are gonna need in order to crown.
Sorry, I just had to sneak this car in. This is from a tire. It's a piece of rubber. That's them lining up just before they take off. See, we got one, and then people behind him, and they're all waiting for their turn around the track. And then you can see the ones behind him, but they've been waiting there for a while. I think something must have happened on the track. That's what happened. This guy got mangled. His back tire is twisted. They started their motors. Let's go. They're getting warmed up. So now it looks like they're ready to go.
Field in that Borlat and Ryan Turk drops in a formation. Little slow trickle in that second outside zone. Wasn't exactly energy. Look at left foot break from that field. More placement as opposed to expediting this car. know if Matt Field's running 100%. Because just, again, to the wall, and yeah, let's take a look at it again.
Yeah, it's definitely a wild run here for Matt Field. I'm also wondering if now we're getting some cooler temps and some shade in a few spots, if the grip is starting to come out of the track a little bit. But Matt Field through outside zone 2, everything looks good, just pushing a little bit wider than what we would have expected. 3, things are looking solid, and same thing through 4. Well, Ryan turned on his door all the way through at 5, solid. Now we're into that big 6. And as they transition out, Matt on a shorter, I mean, it still goes up pretty much, not a ton of angle, but I think a lot of these drivers struggling through that chunk of smoke, and you see just how far offline Ryan Turk goes. So it's just a
Box. Again, we saw him get the win in Seattle, and Matt Field got it here. Oh, buddy, contact. Contact between Turk and Matt Field. You can see Matt.
That's too bad.
Taking a look. Let's see what happened here. Who was at fault?
And again, Turk won in Seattle in 24, Field won in 25.
Let's take a look.
It's really, really interesting. So, you know, the two scenarios is Ryan slowing down or checking up in a spot he shouldn't, or is Matt just being far too aggressive diving in on Ryan Turk? We'll catch the replay, we'll be able to hopefully diagnose. I mean, the nice thing is ultimately it's not up to us, it'll be up to the judges. We just get to be along for the ride like everybody else. So here's Ryan Turk looking great through 1. It's back on throttle there a little bit later through 2nd. I think Matt might have given him just a little bit of a love tap through that section. Transitioning out to 3. And not quite all the way up there. Matt is just surging. So I'm seeing tires smoke all the way through that area, but this view here might let us know.
As Jack Shanahan into that outside zone, the BMW continues. And Simon Olsen shallow on that outside zone there in front of the stands. Temps are dropping here a little bit. The car seems to be gripping up pretty good, but again, the smoke not so great here coming over the wall. So definitely that's a win for the driver. That might be a tendency as well. Gets into that pocket. Not backing down. Well done by Jack Attack. The Jack Attack is on against Simon Olsen, and Simon, great placement by him into that power rally. Now coming in to the S turn. Again, the smoke not a factor. It's not billowing over the wall like we saw previously. So good vision for both Simon and Jack in that last outside zone.
James Dean stays on the very edge of the track all the way through, flirting with disaster. He's been saying to judges, you gotta have to take this win from
right now. Here we go. Hiroya Manoa, Injuka Racing, Jerry 8 Racing, Brian 86, leading out James Dean, that champ. Again, there goes Hiroya. We're gonna hit up there. Almost on the pit. Outside zone.
Looks like he's the winner.
Good in form, looking good. What's your plans for 26, baby? Because again, we got some time. What's 6 months? Just keep working on what we're working with.
He's the winner.
You know, we really got the car dialed in for this round. Extremely grateful for my team and all my supporters.
Sorry, he's number 3.
The momentum going. Momentum, baby. That's what it's all about. Winner overall. Now let's give out 3rd place. Again, when we were off the mic, this is just kind of intimate. We don't live stream this. When we were off the mic, we're up there. I'm like, dude, we could build a track anywhere. Finishing 3rd, it is another Irish driver and your 2025 FD champion, James the Machine Dean! Over here, buddy. Turd is over here. Turd. You're not a turd. You just got turd. Congratulations, man. Just like you said to Cerise, she asked some great questions. Second place, this young man, I can barely hold a full-on conversation with him. Not only has his driving gotten better, his English has gotten better. And I love that. And he's just such an eager, kind young man. I mean, they're like this first family of drifting. Dad drifts, mom drifts, he drifts. He is just a product of 2025 and of the future, like James said. So let's bring him on up here. Second place in round 8 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship here at the Shoreline Showdown, it is HWY Manoa! High fives all around. Get on up here in Juka Racing, GT Radio, JM Racing, 3M. That's for you. Don't leave me hanging. Thanks, James. Hey, that's called a high five. Thank you. All right, your English has gotten better. Your high fives have been lacking. You left. Solid. All right, Hero. Congratulations, man. I was talking to Geronimo up there. And Geronimo, do you know who Geronimo is?
Also, yeah, this time, like this podium is very huge for me. Like this is a new truck, new round, so I'm very happy and I'm very happy with battle with James Dean. And I wish I could battle with Jack Shanahan in the final, but I couldn't make it. But maybe next time will be so fun.
But so far, and that's right, because the legacies continue. Without further ado, this gentleman has a big heart. He's got a big smile. He's a big dude. Hey, big dudes need loving too, brother. I see you. I can't fit in a race car, so that's why I'm up here announcing. So, without further ado, your winner at round 8 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship Shoreline Showdown from Ireland, Jeff Shanahan! That's for you, homeboy. Grab those trophies and hold them up there for Larry. Hold them up, proud. Did you get it? Sneak them into Pike Bar. Jack, dude, we met earlier this year. You and your lovely lady. We had a great time at Keep It Real. We got to know each other. We shared a burger. I think we ate a sandwich and met somewhere in the middle. But here we are meeting at the end. Congratulations, brother. You got a great attitude. Hold your head. Shane's the machine, Dean. Do we want checks? Are we good? All right, let's pop some champagne. Is that better be cider?
All right, I'm back at the beautiful RV park, and it looks really nice here at the front at the entrance. There's my coach. You can see we got a view of the water here, and that was just the overflow parking spot, but I was over here in Site 20 over here. It was just too much noise by the freeway, but let me show you exactly what we're dealing with. See, look, all these palm trees. Interesting. One camera works better than the other, I guess. There's like 4 cameras in the back of this. And look, it's nice. This part is cool because there's a little sound wall, but down where I was there wasn't. But you know what? Let's just focus on how nice this park is, though. All these palm trees, I think they are sold out. The lots are pretty. Let's show you in a second what it looked like over there. See, that's the typical camping spot. This here is my camping spot. I could go there if I want, but right there, you can see it's a freeway off ramp, and those cars further away is the actual freeway, so it was way too much noise for me. Now my van just doesn't have sound editing on the inside, so I moved and I went to the overflow site, which is fine. I hope they don't charge my card for it, but there's the pool that I'm going to. pool, and in the distance from that is a beautiful hot tub with a beautiful time waiting for me. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys subscribe.